Alright guys, at this current time I am inside of our class, our shell. I've simply clicked on the toolkit link, which dumps us back where we have a lot of our different tools that we use throughout our class. So if you go to operating systems for lab environment, you're going to see, and this is also available inside your lab manual, the links are, and under lab 1D there's going to be two target systems listed. So we have easy peasy, we have if it ain't broke. Okay, what you're going to want to do is select these links. It's going to take you to my Google Drive, and it's basically going to say, hey, there's no preview available for these files. What would you like to do? Go ahead and hit download. Google says, hey, I can't scan this for viruses. It's 659 meg. Are you sure you want to do this? Hit download anyway. You can close that one out. You can come back and grab if it ain't broke. Select that one. You're going to run through these same menus. No preview available for this file. Download anyway. And you're going to let that one run. If you want to grab one at a time, wait till the first one's done, then come back and grab the second. If it ain't broke is 2 gigs in size. Your easy peasy target is going to be about 660 megs in size. So keep this in mind as you're downloading these files. I'm going to let these finish. I'm going to walk through the process of extraction and importing them into your VMware environment. So I'll be back in just a minute. Looking over here, my files have finished downloading. There are the two that we're interested in. You notice they're in a .7z format, which means they're 7-zip compression. I'm going to open up 7-zip manager. Here we have the two files. If I double click this file, I see I do have something inside there. We're going to go ahead and hit extract. Where is it going to extract to? For right now, I could just let it go in my downloads directory, or I can change this and say, no, you know what, let's go ahead and put them where I know I'm going to store them, which is my VM directory. I hit OK, and this is going right in there. I hit OK. Now it's warning me, hey, there's a password on here. Your password is inside the lab manual. Type in your password, hit OK, it will start to extract. You're going to end up with some files in there. And after a few minutes, the extraction process is complete. You can see I'm sitting here right out a directory outside of my downloads directory. I'm going to jump up one and grab a hold of my easy peasy. He's right here. I'm going to say extract. It's going to say where do you want to extract to. We'll repeat this process one more time. I'm going to dump them in with these other VMs. I'm going to say OK. It's going to stop me again. What's your password? Again, this is listed inside your lab manual on page 29 and 30. Hit enter. This guy's going to extract. He'll be a lot faster. The other was a 2 gig file it was extracting. This one here is a little bit better in size. So as you can see, we're wrapping up here. We're just about done. And there we go. So I'm going to go ahead and close this out. I can look inside my VM directory now, and I should see the 3 that we will need for this course. From this point, I have a VMware icon that I'll open up. And as you notice, I only have our attack system listed in there. If I go open a virtual machine, it's going to say, hey, where are these other virtual machines you want to open? If I click back on my VM tab, you select wherever you have yours saved at here. I'll go easy peasy. You can see it'll grab the VMX file for me, and I'll hit open. I'm going to come back over here to my home. I'm going to say open. I'm going to go back. I'm going to grab if it ain't broke. I'm going to grab that one as well. And I have 2 separate VMs now that have now been imported into my library, which I can start up at any point in time. If you want to see what the settings are that I have for these, just select which one you want to see, hit edit virtual machine, and then take a look inside here and see that I gave easy peasy 512 megs of RAM, only 8 gigs of hard drive space, doesn't need much more. He's set as host only, which is where you're going to want to leave him. Easy peasy, edit virtual machine settings, 512 megs of RAM, 8 gig, host only. So those are the two systems that we're going to need for this class. That's what you're going to have to do there. You can open up multiple VM files by double clicking the one that you want to open here in this window, or hitting play virtual machine, and then just going back and opening up virtual machine one more time. It'll bring you back to a window like this with your home, and then select the next one you want. We are at times going to have all three of these open as we run through certain modules, but that's all that you're going to have to do for module 1D, our fourth module for lab 1, and we will be finished lab 1 after this. You will have to supply me a deliverable for this as well. I want a screen capture of this window right here. I want to see that you have all of these listed and inside there. They all are all loaded, ready to go. You submit that with the rest of your files. You should have an A for this lab. Other than that, take care. I'm going to see you for lab 2.